The water masses of the Orinoco Basin are often covered in a blanket of bright green. Millions of water hyacinths colonize the pools, forming small floating forests. Below the water, the hyacinths form an intricate network, a tangled aquatic maze. Floating on the swollen shoot of its base leaves, the hyacinths spread out their roots until they join with those of neighboring plants, to such an extent that they completely cover the surface of the pools, preventing sunlight from penetrating into the water or gases being exchanged. This could be fatal for the aquatic fauna and flora, but the plains also have a powerful army of hyacinth eaters, which clear the surface of the water as they incessantly graze. Thousands of capybaras daily feed on the succulent leaves of the aquatic plants. These powerful rodents, the largest in the world, live an amphibious life between the warm, clear banks and this enormous vegetable soup where they find food, protection, and relief from the implacable sun. To be able to dominate this aquatic world, the capybaras have acquired important physiological adaptations over millions of years of evolution. These are their weapons with which to conquer the water: paws with webbed fingers to swim and dive, and eyes, ears, and nostrils placed at the top of the head so they can receive all the information from the surface when they are submerged. A great part of their success in colonizing the plains is due to their social behavior. The capybaras are very gregarious animals. The groups are normally composed of 30 individuals, but can be of up to 100, so social links, which begin with the family from the moment they are born, are vitally important and must be constantly reinforced. When it is time to reproduce, the capybaras go into the water. On land, they're more vulnerable, so when they are going to mate, the male follows the female into a shallow pool, and beneath the protection of the water, they copulate. The heat, which becomes increasingly intense as the morning advances, brings new dangers to the water. An anaconda approaches the capybara's pool. It is an adult over 4 meters in length, and its life is now not as aquatic as it was during the early stages when it fed on frogs and small fish. But when the heat becomes unbearable out on the plain, it returns to its former hunting grounds. It knows it is now strong enough to catch larger prey, and silently moves its powerful rings until it is submerged in the water. The group of capybaras senses the danger. The adults who have seen the reptile arrive keep a careful watch on it. Only the head of the anaconda is above the water, as it hopes to go unnoticed until one of the young comes close to its jaws. But this time, it has been discovered. The experienced parents raise the alarm, and the group swims off beneath the hyacinths. Without the surprise factor, the giant anaconda will have no chance of catching them. Meanwhile, on the banks, a group of turtles has silently witnessed the scene, the anaconda's frustration. And now they watch as an exhausted morrocoi tortoise arrives. Our heroine has reached the water guided by the smell. Here, along the bank, she finally sees animals she recognizes. Turtles sometimes go into the forest to lay their eggs, and the tortoise has seen them before, close to her home. But now she is the intruder. Though they are very close relatives, in the water the turtles have a great advantage. She hesitates, raises her head, not daring to advance. In the distance you can see the treetops of her beloved jungle, but in between lies a daunting challenge. The width of the pool is almost an ocean for the little morrocoi, and she can't swim as well as her cousins, the turtles. She has never crossed a pool. In truth, in the jungle where she was born, she has never had to swim at all. So, very unwillingly, she decides to turn back and try to reach the jungle by going around the pool. And now, out on the plain, the day is really heating up.